For many San Diegans, going to see the Nutcracker is as much a holiday tradition as baking cookies and decorating a tree. And did you know there are close to 24 versions of the holiday ballet happening around San Diego County? There are traditional Russian ones, full company ballets, and many student versions close to home. There's even a hip-hop interpretation. If you don't know the story, here's the short version. A young girl receives a magical nutcracker for Christmas. After helping to defeat a mouse king, she travels to a land filled with dancing sweets and an enchanted sugar plum fairy. To get a better handle on all the nutcrackers, we spoke with the 3 biggest local dance companies: City Ballet of San Diego, California Ballet, and San Diego Ballet.
It's an American phenomenon. Families don't feel like they can even have Christmas unless they've seen the Nutcracker. It just seems to put everybody in the mood.
That's Stephen WISTRICH, the artistic director of City Ballet. For 20 years, his company has put on one of the most traditional versions of the ballet at Spreckles Theater. City Ballet stays close to the original, which was staged at Russia's Mariinsky Theater in 1892. San Francisco Ballet premiered the first American version in 1944. But it didn't become the holiday tradition it is today until 10 years later. That's when choreographer George Balanchine reimagined it for the New York City Ballet.
Balanchine was very wise, and he really knew what Americans would like. He always had his pulse on the American public and their tastes, and he was right.
Another San Diego favorite is California Ballets at the San Diego Civic Theater. Since 1971, artistic director Maxine Mahon has been putting on one of San Diego's most popular nutcrackers thanks to whimsical costumes and live musical accompaniment, often by the San Diego Symphony. Her version is inspired by the original San Francisco Ballet, but she's updated it to be more friendly to ballet newcomers.
I felt like the audience didn't know what was going on. They only thought of a nutcracker as a little tool in their drawer in their kitchen, and there was no knowledge of a doll that looked like a soldier and things like that. So when I did my first nutcracker, I tried to emphasize things that the audience would be able to relate to.
In San Diego's most elaborate nutcrackers, young ballet dancers are cast with professional ballerinas. The students play everything from sheep to bonbons. RHYS is a 12-year-old ballerina who will be playing the main character Clara for San Diego Ballet's show at Copley Symphony Hall. It's a part she's admired since she first began her ballet training, and one she knows comes with a lot of responsibility.
Well, you're being looked up to by so many little kids that you have to make sure that you're fulfilling the role as much as you can, not only for the kids, but for yourself.
San Diego Ballet's Nutcracker is choreographed by Javier Velasco. He has a background in local theater, and his version infuses humor and drama to the traditional dance variations. San Diego Ballet is also the only Nutcracker that's performed in the snow. The local company takes its Nutcracker on tour to states that include Montana and Wyoming.
It's really wonderful going during Christmas time. You know, here in San Diego we don't have snow, but we have the luxury of being able to go into snow. But it's wonderful going during the holiday season, and it's also fun being ambassadors for San Diego.
KPBS has a comprehensive list of all the Nutcrackers happening in San Diego, whether you're looking for a low-cost student version or a production with professional dancers. You'll find the list on kpbs.org and on our new arts calendar, kpbs.org/arts. Nina Guerin, KPBS News.